TRN News.
Tennessee lawmakers are wrapping up their 2026 legislative session as a busy day unfolded at the state capitol. Governor Bill Lee says a major focus was expanding the state school scholarship program, adding 15,000 more slots for families seeking private or alternative schools. Lawmakers also approved new infrastructure funding. A Bradley Central High School teacher under investigation for possible misconduct is facing new scrutiny over her past. Theater teacher Lindsay Bell was removed from the classroom April 1st and remains off the job as the district investigates what it calls serious misconduct. Records show Bell was previously suspended in 2022 for sharing private student information and having inappropriate conversations online. And a woman in Putnam County has been charged in the death of a 7-month-old baby left in a car. Authorities say the child's foster grandmother faces criminally negligent homicide after an infant was left in a vehicle for hours at the Monterey Library. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
Number one for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Come on, smile. Oh, honey, he's still not smiling.
Maybe he's not a smiler.
Yeah, maybe he's just not a happy baby.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Or maybe he's teething.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Maybe he has autism, and we can definitely do something to help.
Maybe is all you need to find out more about autism. No big, joyful smiles by 6 months is one early sign. Learn the others at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
180 over 111, and I had a stroke. I couldn't speak or walk.
This is high blood pressure. Get back on your plan. Go to loweryourhbp.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
Tennessee lawmakers are wrapping up their 2026 legislative session as a busy day unfolded at the state capitol. Governor Bill Lee says a major focus was expanding the state school scholarship program, adding 15,000 more slots for families seeking private or alternative schools. Lawmakers also approved new infrastructure funding. A Bradley Central High School teacher under investigation for possible misconduct is facing new scrutiny over her past. Theater teacher Lindsay Bell was removed from the classroom April 1st and remains off the job as the district investigates what it calls serious misconduct. Records show Bell was previously suspended in 2022 for sharing private student information and having inappropriate conversations online. And a woman in Putnam County has been charged in the death of a 7-month-old baby left in a car. Authorities say the child's foster grandmother faces criminally negligent homicide after an infant was left in a vehicle for hours at the Monterey Library. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Putnam County authorities arrested a foster grandmother on Friday, just days after an infant was found dead inside a hot car in Monterey. 69-year-old Linda Charlene Stevens faces a charge of criminally negligent homicide in the death of the 7-month-old. District Attorney General Bryant Dunaway said Stevens left the child inside a locked vehicle at the Monterey Branch Library from 8 a.m. until approximately 4 p.m. Dunaway said Stevens admitted that she had planned to drop the child off at daycare before arriving at the library to work that day. In Tennessee, the penalty for those convicted of criminally negligent homicide is 1 to 2 years for a Range 1 offender. Pickett County recorded the volunteer state's highest unemployment rate in February at 6.7%, according to data from the Department of Labor and Workforce Development. That figure was 0.7 of a percentage point higher than the county's January rate. Statewide, 79 of the volunteer state's 95 counties reported unemployment rates below 5% in February. Tennessee's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate was 3.6% in February, up slightly from the previous month. More than 3,400 people have already taken advantage of the early voting opportunity for the May 5th primary in Putnam County. According to the Election Commission office, the total thus far already exceeds the amount of people who voted early in the primary 4 years ago. Early voting continues through April 30th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Thursday. All early voting taking place at the Election Commission office on County Services Drive. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with highs warming into the lower 80s. Widespread showers and thunderstorms will overtake the entire region during the overnight hours. Some storms could be strong to even severe, with damaging winds being our main concern. Lows fall to around 60. Download the UC Weather smartphone app for the latest on tonight's severe weather threat.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 6:07. Happy Monday, Sheila Scruggs.
Happy Monday, Jason. It's going to be a high of 80. We're at 59 right now. Cloudy skies.
Yeah, I saw somewhere they were talking about maybe some bad storms this afternoon. Well, this evening.
Yeah.
Into the overnight. So just be careful about that if you're out and about. A few things you need to know. Off Willow, down, what's the name of their road? Not the one that goes by the radio station, not Orchard. Which one is it here, Sheila? Southgate. Down Orchard, but not the radio station. Ashwood Drive and down Southgate Drive, your water is probably off now and will be till about 9 o'clock this morning. So if you're in that area, they're just off Willow on any of those streets. They're getting it. They're doing some quick repairs, and you should be good to go after 9 o'clock today. That's from the city of Cookeville.
All right, and I see they've already got when the DeKalb County Fair is going to happen. It's June 24th. They're celebrating America's 250th birthday and celebrating 170 years of the DeKalb County Fair.
Way to go, DeKalb County Fair.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Hillbilly Days is coming to Lafayette, Tennessee on June 18th, 19th, and 20th. They've got the Itty Bitty Hillbillies Beauty Pageant on June the 18th. That's a Thursday. Fish dinner at 4 p.m. on Friday. They got a gospel concert at 5. Saturday, the Hillbilly Hurl Disc Golf Tournament is on Saturday. And they got a bunch of other stuff going on, too, for Hillbilly Days in Lafayette at Key Park. Of course, that's presented by the Lions Club up there in Lafayette. And the Flat Rock Ramblers Patriotic Salute to 250 Years will be on Saturday at 5 too. So
That
Hillbilly
sounds like
Days
fun.
sounds like a stinking blast.
It does. Well, the Macon County Arts, speaking of Macon County Arts Council, Arts in Bloom is happening. It is happening this coming weekend. Browse a variety of artistic styles and mediums, meet fellow art lovers. And that's presented by Macon Bank and Trust in Red Boiling Springs.
We're just a couple of weeks away from the Cruising with a Cause. That's coming up Saturday, May the 9th. It all benefits St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. All makes and models welcome. Old school, new school, doesn't matter. It's going to start in downtown Baxter. You meet at 5 p.m. and ride out at 5:30 p.m. Again, that's coming up on May the 9th, downtown Baxter, 5 p.m. Cruising with a Cause.
That's all I have, actually.
Okay. The Ripples Rescue and Treasured Souls Animal Rescue are having a yard sale this coming weekend in Livingston at the Huddle House parking lot. They've got toys, clothes, decorations, books, all kinds of stuff. It's Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All the money raised will go to the Treasured Souls Animal Rescue and Ripples Rescue. Congratulations to a couple of Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles get to go play in the NFL. Theron Gaines is signed with the Buffalo Bills, so congratulations to him. Also to Tim Coutras, he signed with the Kansas City Chiefs, so congratulations to both of those Golden Eagles. The Cookeville Carnival is coming up June 11th through June 20th. That opens at 6 p.m. nightly at the OG Putnam County Fairgrounds. Free parking and free admission to all of that. And that's all I got, Sheila.
Nice. Well, coming up next, your 2 cents, and it's brought to you by Freedom Pawn in Sparta. They have everything you need, guns, ammo, and tools, maybe even a bulldozer.
They still got it.
We still got it. All right, then.
Got a little backhoe there now too.
See, you got to check Freedom Pawn in Sparta first. What actor or actress would get the title of nicest person in Hollywood?
I don't know. I don't know many of them, but my guess would be like, I think Keanu Reeves seems really nice. So I'd probably go Keanu Reeves, maybe.
One. I figured most people would be saying Tom Hanks.
I don't think so.
You don't think he's nice?
No. I don't
Why
think
is
so.
that?
I don't know. Just seems, I don't know.
Fake?
Seems off-putting. And I don't know. There's something about Tom Hanks that weirds me out.
That weirds you out?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. And I felt that way before Forrest Gump, before you blame Forrest Gump for that.
Boy, he's ready this morning.
But, I don't know.
And yes, I was about to do that.
I knew it. It's not just about that. And he's been in some good movies that I've liked, but
he's off-putting.
But he's just, yeah. And I know that he's done a lot for veterans. He has. He's done a lot.
That's Gary Sinise.
Well, no, I know, but so is Tom Hanks.
He's more through Gary Sinise.
He's
Lieutenant Dan.
He's given a lot of his money to different things, and so I know he's done some good things. But bad people do good things too.
You think he's bad? Not that you just don't like him. You think he's bad.
I think he's got something wrong with him.
Where does that come from? I don't. What's he done to make you think that, though?
I don't know. Just I feel like I don't know. There's something going on with Tom Hanks.
Fakey about him.
We'll find out here in a few years when it all comes out, like everybody else.
I've wondered if he's fake, though.
I believe so.
I've wondered that.
Yeah.
So I kind of see what you're talking about, but I wanted you to put it into words.
No, I just there's something about him just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what it is.
He's too good to be true.
He's not too good to be true. I don't even think he's that good of an actor, to be honest with you.
Now that's where you're wrong. Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's okay. I mean, nothing wrong with him, but I'd watch the same movies he was in if somebody else played that role.
Like, is it just because you can see somebody else in the role, or is it you really don't think he's a good actor?
I think he's okay. I mean, I just don't think there's anything special about Tom Hanks.
Wow. I mean, I knew you weren't crazy about him, but to really say he's not a good actor, there's people that I don't
didn't
like.
say
that
he
I
wasn't
could
a
say,
good actor. I just said there's other people that are better, that I could see in those roles that would have done a better job.
Who could you see in Castaway?
Well, no, I never saw Castaway. Dumbest,
You've not watched any of his
possibly
movies.
one of the dumbest movies ever made. I'm certainly not going to watch a movie with just Tom Hanks in it.
Moving along, I would love to hear what y'all have to say about who gets the title of nicest in Hollywood.
Well, we'll get into that in a minute. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Hang on, we'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:18.
Melissa Ellis will be with us. She is part of the Crossville Lifestyle Magazine. She is one of the, I was going to say producers, but I don't know if that's the right word. Publishers, that's right. She helped get some of the stories together, and we're going to talk about the Crossville Lifestyle Magazine.
That'd be great, Sheila. Time for your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Literally, they've got it all, whatever you need. Stop by there first before you go to one of these big box stores or someplace like that, because Freedom Pawn may have exactly what you're looking for at a much discounted price on quality products that they have there at Freedom Pawn. 49 Mayberry Street, Sparta.
What actor or actress would get the title of nicest in Hollywood?
I don't know if he's nice or not, but I think we could be pals. Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, he seems nice.
He seems nice.
He don't seem fake.
And the other one that I think seems real nice, and I think I could hang out with, Woody Harrelson. Those would be the two that if that someone said, hey, you can hang out with whatever celebrities you want today, who would you pick?
I could see you getting in trouble with those two.
Those would be my two those would be my go-to firsts.
I can't think of any women.
Well, I mean, Sydney Sweeney.
I don't know if she's nice or not.
Dolly.
She ain't in Hollywood.
She's an actress. I thought that's kind of what you meant because Keanu Reeves lives in Wyoming. Matthew McConaughey lives in Texas.
Well, it would be Dolly then for me.
Yeah.
Or Reba. But I like Dolly.
I'd pick Dolly any day of the week over
Leanne
Reba.
Morgan.
Oh, see, there you go. There's another one. That'd be fun too.
Country girls.
Good. I'm glad we found you some women.
Me
Sheila.
too. Because I was worried that there weren't no nice women in Hollywood.
Well, maybe they're few and far between. I think it's the same thing with the fellas, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Here's what y'all are saying. Keith said Gary Sinise.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan.
It'd be cool.
Jim Caviezel is what Tisha said. He's the one that played Jesus in.
Oh yeah.
The Mel Gibson. I forget the title.
Not The Chosen.
No. It was the Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah, I can't remember.
About Jesus. But he's a good actor. He does seem like a sweet guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think he lives in Hollywood either. Those are the ones that take themselves out of the bubble.
That's right.
And are real. Here's one I agree with. Patrick said Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell seems like he'd be real cool.
Like he's really nice and just just rolls with it.
Yeah.
He seems like he'd be real nice. And Toby said Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. I think everybody loves Keanu Reeves. He just kind of stays out of it.
Yeah. And stays out of trouble.
Yeah, he's just kind of whatever.
Saves people.
I'll show up and I'll do my job thing here and then I'll go back home.
Robin said Dolly Parton. Scott said Dolly Parton. Johnny Ferguson said Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Tex says Reba McEntire. Jim says Cameron Diaz.
Oh, yeah. Cameron Diaz. I bet she would be a blast.
I think she seems real nice and real.
Yeah, she just seems like she would be cool to hang out with.
And Terry said John Travolta.
John Travolta?
He seems nice.
Yeah, but with all the plastic surgery he's done, I couldn't get past that. Have you seen his face lately?
Not lately. He hasn't. I mean, through his career, I haven't seen a big change in his face like lately there is.
You haven't?
No. You haven't?
Have you been watching a bunch of reruns with him on it or something?
Are you thinking Mickey Rourke?
No, John Travolta. He's had some extensive work done, and I'm not sure I can get past it.
Maybe I'm just remembering him how he was.
Yeah, you're Mr. Kata, you know, is what you're thinking of.
Yeah. And
or you're the one that I want.
Grease.
That's the one you're thinking of.
And Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
But
Urban
that was
Cowboy. See, those are all real old, Sheila.
Those are the ones I like him in.
Those are real old, almost as old as you.
Sheila Caldwell said Adam Sandler or Keanu Reeves.
Adam Sandler does seem like if it seems like, and I don't know because we don't know any of these people.
We don't.
But Adam Sandler seems like the kind of guy that once he's your friend, he's your friend.
I don't think that's fake. I think that's true.
I think it is too. Otherwise, how would some of these other actors that are out there even have jobs?
True. And when he wrote that little song on Saturday Night Live about his friend that passed, what's his name? On Saturday Night Live, the big guy.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. It was sweet and cute and funny and also made me cry.
Yeah. I like Adam Sandler. I almost said Will Ferrell, but I don't know if he's nice or not.
Here's the deal. I love Will Ferrell, and I don't want to think he's not nice, but I think there's probably a side of him where he's just like, leave me alone.
Yeah. And I think John C. Reilly would be fun to hang out with.
Yeah, I think
I would love to hang out with Chevy Chase, but
you think he'd be nice to you?
I'm afraid I would annoy him.
You're afraid you would annoy him and not he would annoy you.
Right.
He wouldn't annoy you, would he?
He would not. But I'd be too busy.
You would fanboy on him.
Chevy Chase is like an idol. You know, he's like, you know,
that's
grew
one
up
of
on
the
those
few that you
movies.
would get really like fandom over.
100%. I don't ever need to meet Chevy Chase because
it would be awful.
It'd be awful, and I'd be the guy he talked about until he died. Well, remember that one guy we met.
I think his name was Jason.
As long as it doesn't turn out, as long as we don't have another Jason situation, I'll meet them. I'm sure I'd be a situation.
You would. You would.
I mean, that's the guy. I mean, I grew up watching Chevy Chase. I watched Fletch this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're like me. You're living in the past with all the old.
I love Fletch. Fletch is a great movie.
There's only one that said Tom Hanks, and that's Matthew, our friend Matthew Christ. He loves Tom Hanks.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I just
But he's
don't.
the only one that said it, so that tells us something,
I
doesn't
don't
it?
think Tom Hanks just isn't my cup of tea. And then
We're seeing through Tom Hanks because I thought there'd be a lot of people that would put Tom down. There's only been one, and I think all of us are thinking, is he really? Do you think he's hiding something?
I do. Something weird.
We know you do.
There's something weird with Tom Hanks.
But I never thought weird.
Yeah, you should go down the Tom Hanks rabbit hole.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's stuff out there about him that's bad?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. Bad stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you just saying that to me?
Well, let's just say he wasn't the first to get COVID for no reason. Remember when all that COVID mess was going on? Tom Hanks was the first one to get it.
Yeah, him and his wife had
Him and his wife. It was like right out of the gate. Where were they? How'd they get it?
Are they in the Epstein files?
Are they? I mean, there's a lot of questions about Tom Hanks.
Wow.
And I don't know what the answers are, but something weird going on there. I tell you another one that I think would be fun to hang out with. Who's the guy? He was in Parks and Rec. And
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
I do
Man,
like Chris Pratt.
I think Chris Pratt would be
funny.
a blast.
Yeah.
And talk about seeming like a good guy. See, he's the opposite of Tom Hanks. Chris Pratt is.
He's the polar opposite of
Yes. Absolutely.
And we talked during the break. The only thing Jason has liked Tom Hanks in has been Toy Story as Woody.
Yeah. And maybe because it didn't show his face or something. I don't know. But he was that Toy Story's really good.
And I can't think of another Woody, actually.
Couldn't
He's
be.
great as Woody.
Couldn't be.
I didn't like it when they got another Buzz Lightyear
Yeah.
voice. I like Tim Allen on that.
Well, there's a new Toy Story coming out this year. I don't know when.
Another one?
Yeah, I know when it's coming out, but I'm looking forward to it because, grandbabies.
Yeah.
And
it's
I
a
do
great
hope
story.
Tom Hanks is still the voice of Woody. I really do. That would be heartbreaking that it wouldn't be Tom Hanks.
That's the only thing you like him in.
That's the only thing.
Did you hate it when they got like another Buzz Lightyear voice?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? Just because you don't agree with Tim Allen's politics,
I think Tim Allen's back.
he better be.
I think he is.
Because there's no Buzz Lightyear without
Yeah.
Tim Allen either.
There's another one that'd be fun to hang out with.
Tim Allen. Yeah.
I think Tim Allen would be fun too.
Tim Allen's just Tim.
Yeah.
Tim Allen. He's himself.
Yeah. I don't know of any more, really. I'm sure I could sit here and think of some more, but that's pretty much my top. I mean, once you get past Matthew McConaughey
And Kurt Russell.
and Kurt Russell and all them, I mean,
Kurt Russell was a good one. Because
Yeah.
he does seem real cool.
but couldn't you see me hanging out with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey all
I can
day?
see y'all getting into some stuff.
Don't you think we'd have a stinking blast?
They'd act like your friends.
Exactly.
Your regular friends.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
So
think.
yes, I can totally see that.
That's why I think I could be pals with them, and I think they would then be the nicest
Yeah.
that I could hang out with. What about the meanest? Who do you think the meanest would be?
There's a lot of them.
I mean, who you think?
Alec Baldwin.
I think Alec Baldwin would be terrible. I hate to say this because
Very full of
I
himself.
love his acting. Jack Nicklaus.
You think he'd be awful, or he's just fed up with being famous?
I don't know, but I just think he'd
He
be.
has gotten golf clubs out before for a road rage incident.
Yeah, I just don't think that'd
He
be.
might get scary.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I mean, I love a lot of the movies that he's in, but
Tyra Banks she'd be a mean one.
you think Tyra would be mean?
Yes, she got rid of Tom Bergeron.
Oh,
You know that story.
I do know
She's
you.
mean to some of them models when she was on Next Top Model.
And I did hear about that. I watched that documentary about it.
Mm-hmm.
But she might be sweet to us.
She will not be.
She might be sweet to us. But 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 she mi
She's beautiful.
She is.
And I liked her for years, and then when I found out she was mean.
What singer you think would be the nicest, and what singer you think would be
Dolly.
the meanest? You think Dolly? Okay.
I think Dolly's for real.
And who do you think would be the meanest?
Meanest singer?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be some rock band.
Marilyn Manson.
I don't really think he's that mean.
I don't either, but
I think all of that's an act.
mm-hmm.
I may be wrong.
Yeah.
He'd still scare me. I wouldn't want to hang out with him. I think Axl Rose would be mean.
You think so? I think he had a mean phase. I think he's over it now.
No, I think he'd be mean.
You know who he looks like now, and y'all can look this up. But you remember the movie Matilda, and they had that mean teacher on Matilda?
Oh, my God.
I think Axl Rose just looks like Matilda's teacher now. I mean, they're spitting image. Y'all go Google that
Look it up. He's right.
Google image that. Side by side, they're the same.
Well, what singer you think would be mean? You didn't.
Taylor Swift.
You think she has? I do think she has a "don't mess with me" side.
Yeah.
Mess around and find out.
Yeah. Like, I think it'd be cool to hang out with her man.
I don't think she's really mean, though. I think she can be when provoked.
Yeah. Well, I'm guaranteed to provoke it. I mean.
Blake Lively.
Oh, yeah.
Mean.
She seems mean. You're right.
And I usually, I take up for my fellow women, but something about Blake, she's trouble.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot more mean women. We can come up with them pretty quick. Fellas, it was a little hard, wasn't it?
Well, no, some of them are mean too.
Like, I would say Billy Bob Thornton's mean, but I don't know how mean.
You think he's mean?
I think he's got a mean streak.
Mean streak's different than mean.
Yeah.
We all got a mean streak when provoked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm never mean, but don't mess with my family, then I get mean.
What about Kevin Costner? What do you think about him? Because we've heard some bad things about Kevin Costner.
I think he's just a little spoiled.
Mm.
But as far as mean, I don't know. He's hard to not like.
She has a hard time to say anything when they're cute.
Right. He's just so charming. I don't know if he'd really be mean.
Well, he's so cute. He can't be mean.
He's so cute and charming.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. In the NBA playoffs on Sunday, the Raptors evened the series with the Cavaliers after a 93-89 win. Spurs beat the Trailblazers 114-93 to go ahead in their series 3-1. The Celtics topped the 76ers 128-96 to also take a 3-1 series lead. In the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Sabres beat the Bruins 6-1 and are one game away from winning the series. The Avalanche swept the Kings in 4 games with a 5-1 win on Sunday. The Atlanta Braves became the first team in baseball to 20 wins on the season with a 6-2 win against the Phillies yesterday. Chris Sale won his 150th game of his career with 6 shutout innings. Elsewhere in the MLB, the Red Sox beat the Orioles 5-3. Tigers topped the Reds 8-3. Astros over the Yankees 7-4. Cubs fell to the Dodgers 6-0, and the Mariners beat the Cardinals 3-2. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:36.
A high today close to 80 for us. We're going to have cloudy skies. We've got 60 already. A little bit windy, too. The rain's coming in later this late afternoon, early evening.
Yeah, well, boy, we need the rain. Don't need the storms, but that's what we have to take to get some rain. I'll take it.
We've been waiting for rain since Thursday.
I mowed again just because my yard was looking shaggy. Not that it absolutely needed to be mowed, but it looks so much prettier.
It does.
When it's mowed and weed eated, but it was just basically stirring up dust is all I was doing. That's it. Stirring up dust. We got a calf slaughtered. And that's coming this week, so we were cleaning out our freezer. And I guess the last time we had a cow slaughtered, I got all the bones and stuff, like for the dogs. And it was at the bottom of the freezer. We're talking 2 big bags, Sheila. I mean, 2, like you could fit 2 basketballs in each bag. That's how big they were. And they were frozen, but I went ahead and just dumped them out in the ground. And, of course, they thawed out. But they chewed on it, licked it, ate it. Oh, man.
They thought they were rich dogs.
They are.
Yeah.
And then I found a pack of tenderloin that looked like it had just gotten freezer burned bad. And it was a pretty good sack of that. And so I threw that out to them. So the next time anybody says anything about me having outside dogs,
do people give you grief about
the vet every single time I go. And
but you're on a big farm,
right? But the next time I get crap about that, I'm going to tell them, look, how many other dogs? I mean, there was a T-bone in one of them that I found at the bottom, because so Daisy got a T-bone yesterday.
Of course, Daisy did,
and
that's his favorite.
It is. So she got the T-bone, but I mean, we're talking. They got some meat yesterday. It was old meat. It's a couple of years old from the freezer.
I've never thought your dogs lack for anything, and they love being on that farm.
Yeah, well, it was.
They're happy, well-trained dogs.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and I was like, the next time someone gives us crap about having outside dogs, there you go.
So your vet don't like it. Well, even though it's a farm, they're working dogs.
Oh, they always give me crap for having outside dogs. I found out that,
and they're all fixed.
I found out that some of the new people that move here don't understand outside dogs, because I guess maybe in their town that they came from or state, I don't know, didn't allow outside dogs.
They don't like free roaming dogs. Jason lives in the country on a farm, but there's some law ordinance against it. They must have been all in town.
They must have been, but
because I was brought up on a farm. We never ever had inside animals. Never.
Well, I mean, if you want a bunch of coyotes, I'll put my Great Pyrenees up, and then you can watch your little poodle dog get eat up one day.
Hey now.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about.
I have a poodle. Stop it.
Your little Bichon free. Then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, I was taking that for you. Don't be talking about my little tiny poodle.
I didn't mean your little poodle dog. I meant just your you know,
Almost made me cry.
you let your little chihuahua out and chomp, there it goes.
Chihuahua.
Unless you got my Great Pyrenees protecting the whole mountain.
Oh, we saw Great Pyrenees the other day. Just protecting, just sitting on a hillside, just watching its flock.
Yeah, like
Love it.
they always have a sweet look, but they also have that look of, I wish you would.
Yeah, I'm sweet until you mess with me.
Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Jimmy Fallon has Stanley Tucci, actress Brenda Song, and musical guest I can't even pronounce. Stephen Colbert has Robert Plant on as musical guest. On regular TV tonight, Celebrity Jeopardy All Stars Marshalls is on CBS. Bob's Burgers is on Fox. Every day, Sheila. Every day you drop your lid. Is it?
My water.
It's every day, isn't it? It's every day.
Every other day. You go ahead about it.
On
I'll pick it up.
new to streaming, Netflix season 1 of Straight to Hell.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I didn't. You're right across from me.
Straight to hell.
The First House, that's on Roku, a series premiere of that. And on Fox Nation season 2 premiere of Greg Gutfeld's What Did I Miss, which is a little game show. It's a pretty cute little game show. I like Greg Gutfeld.
You like game shows.
Yeah. Helena Bonham Carter has exited The White Lotus season 4 shortly after filming began in France. HBO said the character created for her did not align once production started, including leading producers to rewrite and recast the role while continuing filming. The show's ensemble cast remains in place. Matthew McConaughey, Austin Butler, and Pedro Pascal are all set to star in director Park Chan-wook's Western thriller, The Brigands of Rattle Creek.
Goodness.
I'm in. I'll watch it. Western, Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. And
That's
I
all I
love
need.
Pedro Pascal, too.
The film follows a sheriff and doctor seeking revenge on bandits after a storm attack on a small town.
That sounds good.
Matthew McConaughey is going to whip some butt.
Matthew McConaughey in a cowboy hat? I'm there.
Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 4 will premiere on July 23rd on Paramount Plus, with 10 episodes released weekly through September, if you're a big Star Trek person. Bravo has identified the source of the leaked audio from the Summer House Season 10 reunion and says it came from an individual involved in production, not any cast members. The network said the recording was an unauthorized capture distributed during the reunion taping, and confirmed that appropriate action has been taken following the investigation. That person got fired. The audio, which spread on social media, featured a heated confrontation among cast members tied to a relationship scandal involving Amanda, Sierra, and West.
I don't know who these people are.
Me either. The host previously condemned the leak as disgusting and illegal. I mean, okay, illegal, but disgusting. Well, we always got to put a bunch of adjectives on stuff. I mean, is it disgusting? I've seen disgusting, and that doesn't sound disgusting.
Well, you don't know
Sounds
what
illegal.
they said. You don't know what they said.
Yeah, but he's talking about the leak, not what they said. The reunion taped in New York City is set to air in May on Bravo, with the fallout from the scandal expected to be a central storyline. Kenya's Sebastian Sawe delivered a landmark performance Sunday, winning the London Marathon in 1 hour and 59 minutes and 30 seconds, becoming the first runner to break the 2-hour barrier in an official race. His time shattered the previous world record by 65 seconds, and what officials call an historic moment for the sport. So congratulations to him. The second place finish also came in under 2 hours, an hour 59 and 41 seconds, also under 2 hours. But Uganda's runner placed third, just over 2 hours, just by 28 seconds, all surpassing the previous record pace. That's
something
three
else.
that beat the record pace.
That's crazy.
and one that broke the record of all time.
What are they doing?
Running real fast, Sheila. The Michael Jackson movie was number one at the box office over the weekend, and not by a little bit. $97 million opening
In my
weekend.
Facebook feed, so many of my friends went to the theater to see it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, it was huge. 97 million. Super Mario Galaxy movies hanging in there at 21 million. Project Hail Mary comes in at third. Lee Cronin's The Mummy at 5.6 million, and The Drama came in at fifth with 2.6 million. The biopic, the Michael Jackson biopic, the biggest opening ever for a music biopic.
That, I think, who's starring it is his nephew.
I think that's right.
Jafar Jackson is his name. So
Jafar. Wasn't that the dad in one of the Disney movies? Wasn't he a sultan?
I don't know.
Wasn't that Jasmine's dad? Jafar.
Maybe. Jafar.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Coming up next, we've got the real good. And this week is Ask Jason.
It's Ask Jason.
Okay. All right. We'll get to that coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with highs warming into the lower 80s. Widespread showers and thunderstorms will overtake the entire region during the overnight hours. Some storms could be strong to even severe, with damaging winds being our main concern. Lows fall to around 60. Download the UC Weather smartphone app for the latest on tonight's severe weather threat.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:48.
Melissa Ellis will be in around 7:30 this morning. She's going to talk about Crossville Lifestyle. It's the latest magazine for Crossville from
slick too.
Upper Cumberland Lifestyle.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories. We try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Last Thursday was the first day of the NFL draft, which involved professional football teams taking turns to pick the best players for their roster. The biggest winner of the draft was quarterback Fernando Mendoza, who was chosen as the number one overall pick by the Las Vegas Raiders. He celebrated his life-changing moment by looking out for others. Even before signing his first professional contract, he pledged a staggering $500,000 to the National Multiple Sclerosis Society to launch the Mendoza Family Fund. It was a big step for Fernando, as he and his brother Alberto have spent years raising money in honor of their mother Elsa, who lives with MS. With a bigger stage and all the attention Fernando will receive being a quarterback in the NFL, there's no doubt his efforts to raise money for this important and personal issue will grow and grow. Plus, he just seems like a really good guy. He's hard to root against.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If he would have played for an SEC school, I could still hate him. But he was so good and seems like such a good guy. His family seems like they're great.
Mm-hmm.
He's hard not to root for. I'll probably root for him because I don't really care about the NFL, so I'll root for him in the NFL.
Yeah.
The Titans got some players. I don't know who they are.
I did know, but I've slept since then.
Yeah. Nobody shockingly great. Kind of like the Titans. Another real good story. A charity group called Book Fairies is about to make a big impact on the lives of kids in New York City and Long Island with a massive donation of 25,000 books. The massive gift was made possible by a donation from online used book retailer Thrift Books. Last year, Book Fairies was nearly 30,000 books short of meeting the requests they received from local schools and partners. And Thrift Books wanted to make sure needs were met this year. Volunteers are using pallet jacks and spending valuable time sorting through the stacks, preparing for big-time distribution events where teachers and community leaders can stock the shelves for free. For the Book Fairies, this isn't just about reading. It's about making kids feel special and ensuring as many kids as possible have a story of their own to take home. That is important. Dolly's done such a great job here in the state of Tennessee with getting books. I mean, that mails them right to the kids.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Yeah, both my kids are on the Dolly plan.
Yeah.
And they love reading. They love it.
My niece and nephew were. I think you can, it's up until their kindergarten years, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they've outgrown it a little bit, but they loved it. They were waiting for that book, and they love getting something in their name.
Josie's doing this thing now where she pretends to read like she's heard the story so much she knows it. So she just kind of tells you the story, but she acts like she's reading. She'll even turn the book around to show you.
I love it.
Like she's reading it in class or something.
That's great.
To Fernando Mendoza, giving to the MS Society, and to the Book Fairies group, and to Thrift Books for donating 25,000 books. Y'all are real good.
It's time for Ask Jason. This is about your job or your workplace.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Question number 1. The average person spends nearly 3 hours a week doing this. What is it?
At work?
Yeah. I guess it don't have to be at work.
Snacking.
No, this is something negative.
Complaining.
Yeah. Complaining about their job.
Spend 3 hours complaining about your job.
3 hours a week complaining about your job. We've been in a place like that before.
Well, yeah, some jobs there's something to complain about.
Right.
For sure.
And some jobs there's not.
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Okay.
In a Forbes survey, 46% of people said this happened to them at their current job, and they weren't really expecting it. What is it? What your first answer was?
Food, snacks.
So, and when you have too much of that, what happens?
Get the toots. Gotta go to the bathroom. Diarrhea.
No bathroom.
Gain weight.
Yes.
Okay.
You kept saying it different ways. And I'm like, no toots. No.
There's a difference between toots and diarrhea. Toots.
46% said that they gain weight at their job.
Well, I can see that, especially if you've got an office job. I mean, I've gained weight since taking a larger role at the radio station. You know?
Is that what it is? Just that larger role, more stressful or what?
Well, I think you're just sitting more, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's it. You just
sitting's the new smoking is what we've heard.
I get tired of sitting.
I have to get up and move around.
I have to.
Get out and see what's going on.
Yeah. Got to do something.
Talk to people.
That's sitting. Get the shoosh.
Yeah. Get out and see people.
Yeah. And I'm old, so it makes me stiff to sit there too long,
we don't need to be doing that too long. Question number 3. You're doing good, Jason.
All right.
Nearly 70% of people say this makes their job better. What is it? And
A fantastic boss.
it does.
Like you have, Sheila.
It does make my job better. But we are lucky because we have this all around us at the radio station.
The radio playing?
Yeah, music.
Oh, okay.
So,
well,
yeah.
looky there.
It said music playing at the office makes their job much better. 70% of people.
I believe that.
I do too.
Yeah, because we always have 106.1 The Eagle playing in the sales area of the radio station, and that's Cookeville's greatest hit. So it's all the songs from the 70s and 80s and all that stuff. And
We're always singing it.
And that's always you never have to worry about singing the same song over and over again, because as soon as you walk by that radio or walk by that studio,
You're singing whatever's playing.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah. See? Makes us happier.
I heard Cherry Pie from Warrant on there this morning.
Yeah, you did. She's my cherry pie.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then the other day I heard Funky Cole Medina.
It's stuff that I haven't heard in years.
Yeah.
106.1, the Eagle.
It's a good little radio station.
Yeah.
And it'll absolutely make your workday go better. For sure. Isn't that right, Sheila Scruggs?
100% right.
All right. Well, I got all three.
You got all 3. Yay, Jason.
That was, and you gave good hints, Sheila.
I tried.
Yeah.
Now try not to drop my water cap. He's like, every day, Sheila.
It's been every day. It's been every day.
You know what it is? I'm trying to be real slow and cautious so I can put it on without making noise. And then because I try to be careful,
Right.
it's like just jumps out of my hand.
It's because you're thinking too much.
I am.
What have I told you about that?
Don't think, Sheila.
Don't think. Just get up and hit the ball. I think that should be a life lesson for everybody.
Yeah, we need some Jason isms because you always
I'm
have
gonna start
some
getting
good
T-shirts made. Don't think. Just hit the ball, Jason.
I like that though. That'd be a good T-shirt.
Yeah. Don't do something stupid while you're doing something stupid, Jason. Little life lessons. Maybe I should write a book.
I've told you that before that you should.
Write a book of life lessons.
Book and then another book for young men in the dating world.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're good at that.
Could help you out with that.
Yeah. Before you know it, you could be a millionaire just on your books alone.
Yeah, I could do like TED Talks and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Well, if I go missing, guys, that's what's happened.
He's gone to another TED Talk.
I'm a New York Times best-selling author and doing some TED Talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today is Babe Ruth Day. The great Bambino. He returned to Yankee Stadium, the house that Ruth built, to be honored on Babe Ruth Day on this day in 1947.
Well, he deserved it.
Yeah. Sandlot is on one of the streaming services right now, too.
It's such a good movie.
I love that. You know, the great Bambino, the Sultan of Swat, but then he doesn't know who Babe Ruth is. That's funny. Today is Morse Code Day, so beep 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 beep.
Did you ever know how to read Morse code?
I did.
How did you learn that? In school or what?
No, my dad is a ham operator.
Yeah.
Amateur radio, and in order to get your license, you had to know Morse code then.
It doesn't surprise me that
I
you
learned Morse code. And today,
the best day ever.
I don't know if Nick's is open today or not.
Not. It's only open, I think, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
That's a shame because it's National Prime Rib
They
Day.
got the best.
I think it's the best prime rib in Putnam County.
It is.
And I've had the prime rib just about everywhere. Tell you who else does a good job? Char.
Oh, I haven't had theirs in a while.
Char's got a great prime rib. They really do.
Yep.
That'd be my 1 and 2 as far as prime rib. But anyway, happy prime rib day to everyone who enjoys that luscious piece of meat.
So
the prime rib. Oh, I want it right now. And today is also Woody Woodpecker Day. It's one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid.
Of course, you'd like him. He was a smart aleck.
Smart aleck, a little bit annoying, but then was always end up nice by the end of it, and had done the right thing.
I rooted against him.
You rooted against Woody the Woodpecker?
Smart aleck.
My goodness.
Just like that old road runner.
Yeah. I didn't like the road
You
runner.
know what? Birds are smart alecky.
They are. So hope you have a great day today, celebrating all those great things. Hang out with us, guys. We'll be right back here on Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate in the Willow Window Studio.
TRN News.
An early Sunday morning attempted robbery of the Whitehaven Walgreens turns deadly. Just after midnight, Memphis police responded to the Elvis Presley Boulevard location. That's where officers found a person dead at the scene. Preliminary information states the deceased tried to rob the Walgreens before he was shot. It's still unknown who fired said shots, but no other injuries were reported. This is a 24/7 location, meaning employees and customers were possibly present. The investigation continues. In Nashville, an attempted carjacking ends with the suspect's death along 8th Avenue South. A 44-year-old food delivery driver was stopping to pick up an order. That's when an armed man approached the driver for the car. As the driver grabbed his weapon, the suspect shot him in the leg. The driver would then return fire, fatally shooting the gunman. No identities have been shared at this time. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Hey, Nicole, I'm home.
Hey, honey. How was your day?
Not bad. They gave flu vaccines at work today. I got one because I really can't afford to get sick and miss work this year. And my boss was telling us about his nephew. He was a healthy kid who caught the flu and died last year.
Oh, that's awful. I was talking with my friend Maria today, and she says that her kids get vaccinated every year. Her doctor recommends it for the whole family. I already called our kids' doctor to get them vaccinated. I'll ask him to vaccinate me, too.
Sounds good. Why take the risk of getting sick? It makes sense for all of us to be protected.
Seasonal influenza is a serious disease that kills about 36,000 Americans each year and results in more than 200,000 hospitalizations, including over 20,000 children. Health officials recommend annual vaccination for all kids 6 months through 18 years. Get fluent. Learn the flu facts. Visit PreventChildhoodInfluenza.org.
The Tennessee Valley Authority Board has named a new interim leader for the country's largest public utility, Mike Skaggs. He's stepping in for Dong Mole, who recently announced his retirement less than a year since getting that promotion. Skaggs has been with the TVA since 1994, becoming the Watts Bar Nuclear Plant Project Manager and holding several other executive roles. TVA Board Chair Mitch Graves, who was selected as the new chair last month after Bill Rennick resigned, called Skaggs a leader for over 2 decades, adding he helped modernize the transmission grid. Both state chambers have passed the Caring for Caregivers Act, allowing those who take care of patients with Alzheimer's and other dementia-related diseases to apply for grants to the tune of $6,000. Those grants can be used for any necessities with low-income households being prioritized. Jackson Nolan brought the bill up to State Representative Renee Jones and Senator Rusty Crowe, who carried it the remaining way. The bill is now awaiting Governor Bill Lee's signature. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Putnam County authorities arrested a foster grandmother on Friday, just days after an infant was found dead inside a hot car in Monterey. 69-year-old Linda Charlene Stevens faces a charge of criminally negligent homicide in the death of the 7-month-old. District Attorney General Bryant Dunaway said Stevens left the child inside a locked vehicle at the Monterey Branch Library from 8 a.m. until approximately 4 p.m. Dunaway said Stevens admitted that she had planned to drop the child off at daycare before arriving at the library to work that day. In Tennessee, the penalty for those convicted of criminally negligent homicide is 1 to 2 years for a Range 1 offender. Pickett County recorded the volunteer state's highest unemployment rate in February at 6.7%, according to data from the Department of Labor and Workforce Development. That figure was 0.7 of a percentage point higher than the county's January rate. Statewide, 79 of the volunteer state's 95 counties reported unemployment rates below 5% in February. Tennessee's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate was 3.6% in February, up slightly from the previous month. More than 3,400 people have already taken advantage of the early voting opportunity for the May 5th primary in Putnam County. According to the Election Commission office, the total thus far already exceeds the amount of people who voted early in the primary 4 years ago. Early voting continues through April 30th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Thursday. All early voting taking place at the Election Commission office on County Services Drive. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with highs warming into the lower 80s. Widespread showers and thunderstorms will overtake the entire region during the overnight hours. Some storms could be strong to even severe, with damaging winds being our main concern. Lows fall to around 60. Download the UC Weather smartphone app for the latest on tonight's severe weather threat.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07.
And coming up at 7:30, we'll talk to Melissa Ellis. She is one of the publishers of Crossville Lifestyle magazines.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to All Good Diner. We went Friday.
Hey, All Good Diner.
My son, Caleb, 6'5", 200 and something pound man-child.
Man-child.
He thought he'd like to try the tow truck challenge. And that is a burger with 2 pounds of meat on it, big old bun, lettuce, tomato, onion, bacon, and then you had fries and tater tots. You had to eat all that in 45 minutes. That's how it works. Now, when we got there was 3 other guys trying it, and they didn't make it through.
Now let me tell you, Caleb didn't have the look like he was about to throw up.
Yeah, they did.
We got there right when they were about finished, and they did pretty good too.
They did good, and it was funny. It was the crew from C&W Mechanical. They do HVAC and all that stuff, and So we walked over there to see him, and I pretty much said, well, my boy's going to beat your boys. And of course, Caleb was like, don't say that, you know.
Caleb's so sweet.
Isn't he?
Just sweet. He's not, he looks like Jason, acts nothing like him.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason can be sweet, but he'd be like, I'm going to kick your butt.
Yeah.
Caleb didn't talk trash.
No. So they got done. They didn't make it, and they paid and they left and all that. Well, it was funny because on up in the afternoon, one of the guys from there, Dylan,
yeah,
he called just to check to see how Caleb did.
I thought that was so nice because he didn't know us.
No, well, that was fun though. It was like a fun little competition, and I was like, no, man, Caleb didn't make it either. Caleb made it through half of that burger though, in about 15 minutes. Now, I think that's where he messed up. I think he needed to have taken it slower.
And he was thinking, I need to eat fast before I feel full.
Right. So, but he's ready to do it again.
Yeah. I think he can do it and the next time.
Well, I think as long as
he almost did this.
I think as long as I'm paying for it,
he'll do it how many ever times?
He'll do it ever many times.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty good deal. I mean, he took half of it home with him and ate it and ate some more, but he did a great job. I think he knows more about what to do now, and he's chalking this one up as practice.
Yeah, you got to try it and see see where you stand in it. And it still looked like a great burger though.
Well, whenever
he was saying it was a good burger.
When he was done, I reached over there and got a little piece of meat, and it was delicious.
See,
of course, I didn't finish my regular size hamburger.
Well, and Caleb he cut it into 4, and he even had some bites off of the third piece because he ate 2.
He did
full piece, and that's almost like 2 burgers.
Yeah, he probably ate almost 2/3 of it.
Yeah,
I would say, but just didn't quite make it to the finish line.
He was doing pretty good.
It was funny though because Randy Porter was there, and he came and he rooted Caleb on a little bit. Eddie Ferris was there. He came over, rooted him on a little bit. And what's so funny is Caleb has no idea who those 2 people are.
That's funny.
And so he said, who are those people? I said, well, that's the county mayor, Randy Porter, and that's the sheriff, Eddie Ferris. He goes, oh, is that who that is? I didn't know they would be here. Well, they're
here a lot.
They're here a lot. This is the place.
This is your dad's stomping grounds.
Yeah. But anyway, he did a great job. But everybody over at All Good Diner is so nice.
They're so great. They were rooting him on too. They
wanted him to. I mean, that's the thing. It's not like a ha ha ha. They're rooting for you to have this.
And that's what's fun about that whole place. The whole vibe of All Good Diner is just fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, but thanks to them, and we'll be back to try the tow truck.
Are you going to try it one of these days?
No, there's no way I could finish that. Ooh. There's no way. You saw me with my regular burger. I couldn't even get through it. I did eat all my onion rings, though.
Those onion rings are good.
Onion ring eating competition. I bet I could throw some onion rings down.
You know, I always see, when you're talking about the competitions, I always see the guy with the hot dog. I forget his name.
Yeah.
They wet it down first. I wonder if that's what Caleb needs to do with his burger.
Well, I'm sure the bun is the biggest problem because
that bread sits there. It doesn't.
If you've ever been to Rock and Roll Sushi and there's that guitar that you can get with sushi all over it. And
that's a lot of sushi in that.
For a family.
Yeah.
Or for Caleb.
You mean he ate all the stuff on the guitar?
Yeah, that boy. He's always been this way since he was little, since he was like 10 or so. He could just put the sushi away. He's always loved sushi. I'd never had sushi until Caleb wanted to try it.
And you said, if my son can do it, maybe
Well, if he's going to eat it, I'm going to eat it. And so we started off like everybody else with California rolls.
Yeah.
Because that's the starter sushi. And I liked it. He liked it. Then we started
add more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were eating some pretty gross stuff. We'll go eat some pretty gross stuff now. Me and Caleb will.
Yeah. Good stuff, though.
Yeah. But anyway, if you can make it out to All Good Diner, and if you got a big eater in your family, take them out and try the tow truck, but Stephen Rush was there too. Who,
Yeah, he was cheering him on. That was who the tow truck burger was named after.
Right.
Rush Towing.
So anyway, it was a star-studded event at All Good Diner.
It's fun.
Yeah, good people too. But that gets me to this though, because men have a hard time losing weight. I know women do too. I'm not saying that women don't.
Men can lose quicker than women.
This study by Cornell University researchers has shown men dining in women's company consume almost twice as much food than when dining with other men. The researchers watched diners at an all-you-can-eat Italian buffet over 2 weeks, recording the number of pizza slices and bowls of salad each customer ate. Men who lunched with women ate 93% more pizza and 86% more salad than those who dined with members of the same gender. The effect was not observed in female diners. They ate the same amount regardless of who their companion was. Before leaving the restaurant, diners were also asked about their levels of fullness after eating and their feelings of hurriedness while eating. Women eating with men tended to think that they had eaten more and reported feeling rushed. The study leads author Kevin Niffen said results suggest men overeat to show off for the ladies.
Yeah, I think y'all do that.
I'll just be real honest. There's nothing that we do that's not to show off for ladies.
Is that true?
Our whole existence
is for the ladies.
I mean, I got to, if it wasn't for women, we probably wouldn't care about what type of job we had, or if we had one, or what our house looked like, or what car we drove. The reason we do anything is to have money to get these things to impress y'all.
Well, I'd say that's true.
That's the only reason. So without women,
there'd be no wars, be a nicer place.
I mean,
You're like, Sheila, maybe.
I mean, it'd be a lot less stress probably for men.
Would it now? Because women can also relieve your stress.
Well, that is true.
And then you'd be in search of something that wasn't there.
Right. And that'd be terrible.
It'd be a lonely, lonely world.
It would be. It would be a lonely world. But we wouldn't have to really try.
For a moment, it would be nice. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. For a moment.
Well, I've thought that about men too.
I'm sure it goes both ways.
I'm like, I need y'all.
Yeah, what if you need a jar open or something,
or
something gotten
something
from
off the top shelf.
I mean, there you'd be.
Or I need something heavy lifted.
Right.
I can kill my own bugs now.
Mm-hmm.
I already learned to do that.
Yeah, well, that's good, Sheila. I don't know if it's, I mean, showing off by eating a whole lot. I don't know if that's something that I've done consciously. It may be unconscious that we do that, but I don't ever sit down in a meal and go, man, she's going to love me when she sees me put this porterhouse away.
If somebody else is like, oh, look at how much he's at. Oh, well, I can eat just as much.
I want to throw this out there too. Maybe men eat more just to cut down on the conversation. That way our mouth is always full.
That was mean to say. Are you being Tom Hanks?
No, I'm being truthful. I'm saying that could be part of it. Unconsciously.
I think you have a mean streak.
Unconsciously, not consciously we're doing that, but maybe unconsciously we're like, well, if we keep our mouth full, we can just go, See how easy that is?
You do that even when you ain't eating with me.
Yeah, but it makes more sense when I'm eating.
This get me stirred up.
It's 7:18. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 36 high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 721.
The high today close to 80. We've already got 61.
Well, we were just talking about stress, and it started by eating with women, and it turned into stress. Sheila brought the stress part up. I did not. But a study looking at stress in medical students found that counterintuitively, the stress hormone known as cortisol appears higher during the laid-back summer months than other times of the year. Researchers at Poznan University of Medical Science in Poland looked at levels of cortisol, a hormone that is released into the bloodstream in response to stress at different times of the year. The study subjects, medical students, tend to have higher cortisol levels in the summer. The lead author of the study says they do see seasonality differences in animals, but more and more results show that seasonality is also connected with human beings.
I wonder if when you get hot, your cortisol levels go up.
It could, but I mean, I don't know. This was Poland. So, I mean, does it get hot?
Cold.
Does it get hot? I mean, imagine it gets hot
I don't know
there.
anything about Poland.
I'm sure they have a summer as
Probably.
well. Maybe it's fear of being seen in a bathing suit.
Well, yes.
It could be something like that.
That's good, Jason.
I don't know if I don't think I get more stressed out in the summer. I you know what, maybe I do, because people are off work and, you know, we're all still trying to work, and people are on vacations and we're here still trying to work. And it's hard to get things done in the summertime.
It is, because
I think that stresses me out.
Seems like around here, you need school to be going on before people really take work seriously.
Right.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Oh, it is. It is true.
Excuse me.
A teacher in West Memphis, Arkansas, was arrested after police allege he grabbed a student by the shirt and shoved him into a desk, then later followed him out of the classroom, pushed him up against the wall, and choked him. Phew. I got some teachers that I know they wish they could have done that to me, but never did. According to a police report, the confrontation at Wonder Junior High began when the student said, "Bruh, I don't have a computer." The teacher replied with, "I'm not your bruh, I'm your sir." When the student answered, "My bad, little bruh."
Oh. That sounds like something you had said in school.
Mr. Matthews began shoving the boy. The incident was caught on surveillance video. The teacher's being charged with aggravated assault.
Well, he let that kid get to him, didn't he?
Man, there's people out there that call their moms bruh now. It's like, don't call your mom bruh. In fact, let's quit saying bruh.
It's funny though, little bruh.
Hey, little bruh. My bad, little bruh, he
It
said.
made him mad. Made that teacher mad.
That is funny right there.
He was trying to get to him, and he let him.
Yeah.
Little bruh.
You just want, just do what my teachers did. Made me go sit by the wall outside.
The worst, right?
Yeah.
I bet you had to do that a lot.
I was always, they'd make you leave the classroom and then sit by the wall next to the door to the classroom.
So boring.
And it wasn't boring. People were going by, plenty of people to talk to. I actually enjoyed being sent outside. It was nice.
You're going to find a good way about it, huh?
And the only troubles was that when I was in elementary school, my mom taught at Capshaw. When I was in junior high, my dad taught at junior high.
So you couldn't escape the parents.
So if I was in trouble, they knew it. Even if I was just sitting outside, because sometimes they'd walk by and there I'd be. They're like, "What did you do?"
What did you do?
I said, "I don't know. I guess I was talking."
I don't even know what I did.
I did. There were times I didn't.
Talking.
Yeah.
Being hyper.
Yeah, I guess.
Couldn't sit still.
But they would just send me outside and we'd sit there and I'd sit there, or
Talk to people outside.
Or yeah. And then like real little, they'd make you stand by a tree at PE. You'd go out to recess and you're not allowed to play. You have to stand by the tree. Well, standing by the tree was fine. There's all kinds of stuff to do at the tree. You could dig, you could pull bark off, you could try to climb the tree. You give the tree a personality and talk to it.
You even like they try to punish you and you like it.
So my mom's favorite stories, I'm by the tree because I'm in trouble and she brings her class out for recess. And I see my mom and I'm excited to see my mom. I'm like in first grade probably at this point. And I'm excited to see her. So I wave, "Hey, mama." Hey.
And you're being punished.
And I'm being punished. And she goes and sits down with all the other teachers. And apparently Miss Lee was my teacher. And Miss Lee looked at my mom and said, "He doesn't even know he's in trouble."
Hey, mama.
Yeah, I was excited.
Look at me by the tree.
I was excited to see her. She loves that story.
He doesn't even know he's in trouble.
Nude figure drawing, often marketed as drink and draw or sip and sketch, is a popular nightlife trend in Washington, D.C. that blends artistic expression with casual socializing. The event frequently features live models, both nude and costumed, and take place in bars and lounges and art spaces, attracting artists and novices alike, with sessions designed to be safe and inclusive, focusing on art and community with strict no photography and consent first policies. And there's several venues in Washington, D.C. for the paint and sip events. It's $8 and you get a sketch pad and you get to see
nude people.
But you better
You
use
don't
that.
even know you're in trouble.
If you don't use the sketch pad, you'll be asked to leave. You can't just sit and stare.
Oh, you're not sketching? You're just here to look? You're just here to gawk?
Bruh.
Little bruh. Get
You-
on out here.
You need to be drawing something here, or we're going to have to kick you out.
It'd be funny. Afterward, you see it, and there's just stick figures because they just came in to see the nude person, but they're like, no, I drew.
I'm going to bring this up to Terry Ritter next time she comes in. Say, hey, this might be a good fundraiser for you. Draw naked people.
Depending on who you want nude.
Well, yeah, I mean,
who you get to be nude.
Right. And that list is short about who would actually do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you couldn't just pick people off the street.
No.
Oh, maybe you could if the price is right.
I'm sure they'd be doing it for free.
For the fundraiser?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for the fundraiser. For sure. They might have to come out with a little money with it. I don't know. That's Terry will have to figure out the nude sketching.
Yeah. And well, I think it might be a success here.
It'd be a lot of people showing up that I hope no one sees me coming out of here kind of thing.
But I wanted to do it.
I wanted to do it, but I hope
Terry and the Arts Council.
Yeah, it's for charity. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Windows studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. In the NBA playoffs on Sunday, the Raptors evened the series with the Cavaliers after a 93-89 win. Spurs beat the Trailblazers 114-93 to go ahead in their series 3-1. The Celtics topped the 76ers 128-96 to also take a 3-1 series lead. In the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Sabres beat the Bruins 6-1 and are 1 game away from winning the series. The Avalanche swept the Kings in 4 games with a 5-1 win on Sunday. The Atlanta Braves became the first team in baseball to 20 wins on the season with a 6-2 win against the Phillies yesterday. Chris Sale won his 150th game of his career with 6 shutout innings. Elsewhere in the MLB, the Red Sox beat the Orioles 5-3. Tigers topped the Reds 8-3. Astros over the Yankees 7-4. Cubs fell to the Dodgers 6-0, and the Mariners beat the Cardinals 3-2. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 733.
Melissa Ellis is with us. We know her from Hip Cookeville, but she's also not only a singer, but now you're like a publisher.
Yeah.
Helping Cookeville, helping Upper Cumberland Lifestyle. You were involved with the first launch for Crossville Lifestyle.
Yes, that was so exciting. Chelsea Dartez called me up. I want to say it may have been September, kind of mentioned it. And I just kind of thought, I think I'd really like to do that. And I was working somewhere else at the time and kind of wanting to move into a different role in that area. But she mentioned that and it was kind of like, hold on, wait. I may want to do that.
Yeah.
And a month went by and I started stepping into that role. And then she was like, I'd really like for you to do this. And I thought, I can do both. I don't want to let go of that and still do that.
Right.
So we started, after 3 months, I was like, I'm going to let go of this and I'm just going to do this publishing thing. This is fun. This is Crossville. I see what Cookeville Lifestyle has done for this area. I see what it does for the community. I see how excited the community gets. And all I could think about was like, oh my gosh, I could be a part of something that does the same thing for my hometown.
Right.
And so I just couldn't wait to do it. So yeah, I quit my big girl job in I quit my big girl job in December and just dove right on in, and oh my gosh, this was so fun.
What was the best part for you in doing this? Being in your hometown and all, what was the thing that went like, by golly, this is the bee's knees?
Easily, I can tell you what it was. All right, so first I knew I wanted to do something that would make a big splash. You know, Crossville wasn't as aware of Cookeville Lifestyle as I thought they would be. There were a lot of people like, I'm aware of that.
That's one thing about Cookeville and Crossville. They stay separate somehow.
They do.
I don't know how.
I don't either. There's a few people
There's a few that meander back and forth, but Crossville's Crossville, Cookeville's Cookeville. It's weird.
It is really weird because you think that they'd be more like cousins.
Yeah.
Right. We'd go to the same family reunion.
Right.
But no, I looked back at what Chelsea had done, and my attitude is basically, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Amen.
She did movers and shakers, and I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do movers and shakers. That gets a lot of people involved. It kind of blasts it out to the community in one big swoop when we launch. And I will tell you that the best thing was hearing stories.
Yeah.
Getting to know people. And I even told one of them, it's like, hey, I had a misconception, a preconception of who somebody was, who got nominated. And we actually did open it up, say, hey, community, who do you think is making changes? And the difference makers in the community. Didn't get a lot of votes because nobody knew who we were, but we were in the groups. But someone came up and I was like, oh, that guy, he's just a business owner. He seems pretty good. He got kids, Oh my gosh, no, his life was completely different from what I thought he'd come from, and he'd built himself. But it's not just him. It was all of their stories. I mean, there were some days I came home just so inspired to be better, because I'm like, I think I'm doing good. And then I see this person, I'm like, I got to do better than them. So I'm doing better for the world.
Right. Yeah.
This is a standard now. I've got to meet that. And then there were some days I walked around with a lump in my throat, just sometimes out of the beauty, sometimes out of the pain. And I just really like storytelling.
Yeah.
I guess
the human spirit is one of the most interesting things to me.
Yes.
How people overcome things, or they jump out and they're not afraid to try things. And I love all of that.
Yeah.
And that's really what you focus on. You tell their story.
Yes. And that by far, hands down, the first interview I had, I knew I came home and I was like, okay, so we're a little bit more broke than we had been in the last few months because I quit my big girl job.
Right.
But this is where I'm supposed to be.
Do you think this storytelling, you saying it's the thing, does that itch your songwriter itch there a little bit? Is that what that is, you think?
Sure it is. I think creatives are always trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of medium of art that you're involved in. You could be a sculptor and you may be trying to tell a story with your sculpture. I don't do that kind of thing, so I can't tell you for sure that's what they're doing. But I do other things, and I have been a published author. I did write a book years ago, and I wanted to tell a story. When I write songs, I want to tell a story, or I want to give an idea. I want to tell you my side of the story, or kind of give you some, deep thoughts by Melissa Ellis. But no, that's I think it is. I think it's an artist thing. I think that's why we are here in this world, is to share stories, even if they're not our own.
The connection too that
I
it
do.
gives.
I mean, like, I think this world is a pretty harsh place. I'm not going to lie.
Amen.
It's a very harsh place.
Yeah. Always
And
has been.
It always has been. It's not a new thing.
No.
But neither are artists. And I
Right.
think that artists in general, and I would put writing and publishing a magazine as part of being an artist, I think we're here to soften that blow. We're here to
find the beauty.
We're here to find the beauty, or here to show you the sadness. So maybe it'll like tap into something in the human, spirit. So yeah, I mean,
Was that difficult? I mean, you said you've written stuff before, a published author before, but
it was a scary book. It wasn't the same thing.
Doing this, I mean, was there any like hang up you had to get over, or did this come, writing these stories, did it come easy to you?
Okay, so I would love to say that there was a hang up. My first, when I wrote a book, it was a kind of a paranormal romance, kind of horror, scary kind of thing. I like that kind of thing, and that was easy. I wrote it in during a hard time in my life, and you tap into these things, and it makes it easy to kind of. It was kind of like therapy,
right?
So getting into this was the first time I've actually have written, like been in a writing mode since then. And when I published that book, it was like 2009. When I got my master's degree, I came out and said, I'm not reading anymore. I gave up reading for my life. I was like, I'm done reading. I'm not doing it anymore. And I realized that I was going to have to read again to write. You can't do one and not the other. You just can't. So I was reading a little bit. I started reading in the last year again. I'm like, well, I guess I got to read. But I think I'm just a different person now.
Yeah.
And I think maybe not as, like when I wrote in 2009, it was a very, I feel like it was a inflicted wound that I was kind of trying to heal.
Right.
And this, it was just like, I want to give. So
Right.
it's not as selfish, I guess, to say.
Sure.
And I think I'm just at a age in a season in my life where it was just real easy to just kind of jump in on that. I'm like, I'm ready to share this. I want this to be better. I want our community to be better. I want us to think about others. I want us to inspire to help more people.
Yeah.
With the stories you wrote, and obviously they touched you. I mean, you can tell just by talking to you. Who is, if somebody's going to go pick up the magazine today and they got time to read one thing in there, who would you suggest? Who moved you the most?
Oh gosh. Wow. I can tell you it's honestly, it's a toss up between three of them, and for different reasons, or maybe the same. Josh Stone was really, that was my misconception. I had a business person.
Sure.
And maybe just handed things his whole life. Not handed things at all his whole life. Worked hard for where he's at and continues to give. So that was really exciting for me. That was the one, my first interview I had out of all of them.
Oh, really?
That was the one that sealed the deal for me and said, this is where I'm meant to be. I am meant to be doing this. Went home with a big lump in my throat, just like, this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I will also say that talking to Dr. Christy Isaacson was really insightful. I just knew her as someone who was running Recovering Crossville. She wants to work with people with addiction. And I always thought she was a very clean-cut woman.
Upstanding. Yeah.
She is a recovering addict, and I had no idea.
Wow.
And I just thought she was more beautiful when she told me that. There was just something really cool about that.
And to how much she's overcome.
Yes. And she just has a heart for what she's doing. And there is an ulterior motive. Like, she isn't just trying to get them. And of course, it's a Christian ministry.
Right.
So she's like, if we can't save them here on earth from their addiction, I want to get them saved for, heaven. So that was a beautiful thing talking to her, just seeing that. And then I have to say the Blooms, and they weren't this, we're saving the world. We're not saving the community. They came here from out west in 2020 And the part that sticks out the most to me in their story was they came in a trailer that was carrying everything they owned, basically held together by bubble gum and duct tape, you know?
Right.
And it fell apart in St. Louis. And they had to build it back up, and they get to Crossville. They just start their lives over. They gave up, working normal jobs and started running Bloom Coffee. And then they were at, they have 3 different locations. They're coffee trailers. And then when they told me that their homestead trailer is the trailer that made the trek.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that is amazing. So I have a heart for the home, and my house is actually at the end of one of their corners, so I'm broke. That's why I'm really broke. It's not because I gave up my big girl job. Yeah. It's because I live near Bloom. But I love the homestead location now, and that's not the one that I go to all the time.
Right.
Because I'm like, that's what got them here.
Yeah.
And they saw something. It was one of those see a need, fill a need, and that's a mover and shaker to me.
Yeah, absolutely, it is.
I'm like,
Definitely.
that's awesome.
Well, you would have thought they would have given up in the St. Louis area where they broke down, but they kept on. They're like, nope, we're
meant to be in Crossville. Yes.
There's a lot of things going on in Crossville too, which is a great thing, and it's why this magazine's needed there, because there are some really cool things, really cool people that can be featured, and it's going to be great. Melissa Ellis is here with Crossville Lifestyles Magazine. More with her coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Monday morning forecast. We'll see mostly sunny skies through this afternoon with highs warming into the lower 80s. Widespread showers and thunderstorms will overtake the entire region during the overnight hours. Some storms could be strong to even severe, with damaging winds being our main concern. Lows fall to around 60. Download the UC Weather smartphone app for the latest on tonight's severe weather threat.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:47.
Melissa Ellis is with us. She is with Crossville Lifestyle Magazine, one of the publishers. Well, the publisher.
I am the publisher.
The publisher. It's so hard to really dive in deep and to pick, because I know there's several people that you interviewed or that you've heard about, and then to choose who's going to be in the first launch.
Oh, yeah.
So you said Lindsay Arms is on the cover.
Yes.
Who's Miss Lindsay? Tell us about her.
Okay, so Lindsay's really kind of cool. She is a former teacher, so she has a heart for kids, and I used to run a podcast, so I'd talked to her before, and she told about how she just felt this calling to have pretty clothes. She just, and clothes are expensive. As a
Yes.
woman, we know fashion is expensive. And so she told me her story about how she started the Pretty Clothes Shop. I mean, pretty basic. Gives you the idea. I mean, we're not guessing what she does.
Yeah.
Pretty Clothes Shop. And so she started that, gave up teaching, but now she runs other side, not even hustles, because she doesn't get anything from it except a blessing. One of them is Lots of Love. And she will partner with other businesses, nail salon, nail techs, hair techs, whatever. And when a woman is coming into a new season of her life, coming out of domestic abuse situation or addiction, and she's trying to get back on her feet, start a professional career, be on her own, Lindsay has a thing called Lots of Love. She'll take you through her store. You get your professional clothes picked out, and she'll set you up, and then she'll have you set up with nails, and so she makes you feel good about yourself and ready to take on that world.
Well, that means something, especially when they're going for the job interviews.
Yes.
I mean, if you feel better, you're going to present yourself better.
Yes, and I mean, if you
then you'll probably be more well accepted by the employer.
Yes,
too.
absolutely. And then, I mean, I take into account what I learned from Dr. Christy Isaacson and hers, because she works with women, getting them set up, to rejoin the world, and you're relearning everything. And they need that confidence boost. So Lindsay does that. She also has a cool thing called Titles for Tutors. And basically, we donate books. And as she sells them, she kind of keeps the money, the profit, in a kitty. And if a parent comes up to her and says, hey, my sixth grader is struggling in social studies, or my sixth grader studying in algebra, or whatever grade, she will put out on social media or ask around, I need a tutor. I need a tutor for this kid, and I will pay for it. So it's Titles for Tutors. It goes to them.
So she sells the books to raise money to pay for the tutor.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it's really cool. I mean, so education is still there in her heart. I mean, she cares about the community, and, she started 2 other businesses in the process of us putting out the magazine. So she's staying busy.
Because of course she did, right?
Right. I mean, I know what that's like. We get into something, we're like, but I feel also called to do this. Let's do that.
Right. What's something, we're going back to the separation of Crossville and Cookeville, and people watch this all over the Upper Cumberland. What's something about Crossville that you think that people don't know about or don't understand? Because Crossville is a unique community.
It is.
It's almost, Crossville's almost like 3 communities in one.
It absolutely is.
With Fairfield Glade, Lake Tansy, Crossville, there seems to be, there's Crossville, and it seems it's the all-encompassing umbrella.
Right.
But then even within Crossville, there's these different
individual communities.
Yeah, and so it Crossville is odd in that way. Not that Crossville's odd, but in that way.
Pretty odd. I'm from there. I get it.
Right. But so what would you say to somebody who hadn't been to Crossville in a while?
Okay. Well, when we moved there, we learned first and foremost, it was strongly a retirement community. And I think that and even with Crossville, you guys probably don't know this, that there's even a little bit of a divide in our communities. You have Crossville, you have Lake Tansy, and there's kind of a division there.
Yeah.
There's definitely a division between Crossville and Fairfield Glade, and that's where most of our retirees are.
Right.
But the retirees are also in Tansy, Crab Orchard, Pleasant Hill, but then there's Crossville. It is a retirement community, and of course, there's been a major influx of people who have moved to Crossville because the lower cost of living, and they've come from a very expensive state. In the state of our economy, it worked out better for them. And so there is a economic balance and imbalance that we are currently experiencing. But what I think a lot of people don't understand, and this is something I've also learned doing the movers and shakers, is that these people that are retired and these people that have relocated to Crossville, they love Crossville. They love it. And there's somewhat of a misconception that they're trying to change things and everything. But some of the stuff I'm seeing is these are changes that I like to see, like Dan and Jean Smith. They're one of our movers and shakers. They are part of the Tansy Exchange Club. And every November they do Field of Honor. Have you guys ever seen this?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
It'll take your breath away.
It does. And I don't even drive on, I think it's West Avenue from my house, except in November. I'm like, we have to drive by this.
Yeah.
I have to see those flags.
It's so cool.
This is something that we see in Crossville. People are coming here and they're like, we saw this in Nashville, or we saw this. Let's bring it here. Let's make Crossville better by this. Let's make Crossville a hub of something incredible.
Right.
And so, but we're a retirement community predominantly. And but these retirees, they're in it to win it. They love this community.
Well, Crossville's got all these little, crown jewels too. I mean, Cumberland County Playhouse. I mean, come on. I mean,
Bryce is
a mover and shaker
with Cumberland County Playhouse. He's they just do such fantastic stuff there.
And you know what I like about them is that they are very big on this abundance mindset. And it's really crazy in the arts, especially music. I can say this because I'm in the music industry, especially in the Upper Cumberland. There are a few sects that people are just very scarcity mindset. We don't want to share this. We want to protect what we have. Bryce is like, we're doing so good. Let's share the goodness. I want to help you. I want to help this, for.
Is that why he started the speakeasy place there with the music?
Oh, I think that's kind of a grant, a supported thing. Like that's just some additional thing that they do. I will say this. I started when I was priorly working with Bryan Symphony Orchestra. I worked with Bryce and we got set up with the Bryan Symphony Presents, the BSO Presents. And, the Playhouse basically said, hey, here's our stage. We're going to give you part of our crew to help with this, put on a production, and you can raise money here in Crossville to reach some of our market and everything.
Wow.
So, not getting anything from it.
Yeah.
Bryce is not getting anything from it except I'm helping another arts organization. He works really close with the Palace Theater.
Yeah.
You would think that they'd be like this. They're not. They're not. And
he cares about art and his community.
He cares about his community. Big
the
time.
more people that get involved with that, it helps it grow, continue, because you don't want it to die out.
It does. And if you read his story, and not that I'm promoting my magazine, but you're
here to promote your magazine.
I'm here to promote my magazine, but I'm going to tell you right now, I talked to Bryce, and I kind of grew up with him because we both got our start at the Cumberland Playhouse. And I remember us much skinnier, much younger, less wrinkly, working in theater. And his story is incredible. It's not, he wants to give to the community. He wants to give to the arts. But there's something inside of him that says, I want to give a safe place to people that are more like me.
Yeah.
That I didn't fit in with the sports. I didn't fit in with this. I came to the arts and I saw that I fit here. This was my soft place to land. And I'm going to continue creating that space.
He wants to
others.
give that to other people.
It's a heart issue. It's a heart issue.
I love it.
And then, of course, you got all the golf courses.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So are you going to do a golf issue? Because I think that would be really cool.
It would be. And we have actually talked about it. I'm not going to lie. I actually have a team. I look at what Chelsea did. And I'm going to brag about Chelsea for a minute here. Chelsea has built something from the ground up.
Amen.
Talk about mover and shaker.
Yeah, and it's really tough because when you hear about like these are movers and shakers, because of there's it would come across as an agenda, conflict of interest. Chelsea can never be a mover and shaker of her own magazine, but let's be honest, she is a mover and shaker.
100%.
She did all of this by herself. And she'll tell you, she goes, well, I had help with my mom and dad and everything. That's by yourself though, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have a team. She built something that I was able to kind of recreate in Crossville. I hope I can catch up to her. She's absolutely somebody I look up to. But I jumped in on this and I was like, okay, my husband, you can write. You help me. And then I have what I call my future daughter-in-law. Everyone's like, your daughter over here. I was like, she's not I don't have any girls. But she originally went to school in journalism.
Oh, perfect.
And then after like 2 weeks, I think she decided, I don't want to do this. I mean, she wants to write, but it just wasn't the right medium of journalism she wanted to go into, and is now a fashion merchandising major.
Oh, wow.
So she's on my team, and we all work together. We work hard.
So it's a family affair now.
It is a family affair. But, I have something that Chelsea didn't have. So, God's grace to Chelsea because she was able to do that by herself, and she built a foundation for me to jump on. So,
Where all can you find the magazine at in Crow? Because I know you've probably been out dropping them off
everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely downtown Crossville. I know I've had to restock several times. The first one that always jumps out in my mind is Morning Sage Boutique. not just because they are on our inside cover, but because I've had to restock 3 times.
Wow.
They have done a fantastic job of like, hey, we got more magazines and we're out, So one of those deals. So, Morning Sage is one of them. We have them at the Palace Theater, the Cumberland County Playhouse. I have 2 areas that I have not hit yet because they've been kind of filtering in little by little. It's a big county.
Sure it is.
You don't take into account how big the county. You kind of take it for granted until you have to cover it.
Yeah.
So Pleasant Hill and Crab Orchard are my hits today.
You'll get there.
Eventually.
Hey, Melissa, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank
you. And try to get somebody good to buy the Fortis. I forgot the name of the restaurant.
Fortes? Oh, guys. No. The old owners supposedly have rebought it.
Oh, boy.
I know you got excited. No.
Oh, yes. So it may continue.
Yeah, it's not closing.
Okay.
I mean, from what I've heard from very, very, very reliable sources, the Fortes family.
Oh, good. I was worried to death about that because
I'm kind of excited too.
That's a staple. I mean, that's
so good.
Love going there. The
I'm not
food's
gonna
always
lie. I kind of want to use their upper room for like a future launch party
you
for
should.
lifestyle. Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. I was
I know.
torn apart about that.
I was too. I was like, well, maybe I should buy it and start a coffee shop and a bistro.
Well, I
or
said it to
something.
my wife. I was like, well, hey.
My husband and I were like that. And then I found out, listen to this. I was like, I don't know if we'll ever be able to get that. But then I found out that our landlord owns it. And I'm like, well, we know somebody.
We're in for
We know
sure
a guy.
now. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Sheila, anybody for tomorrow?
Yes, the McCulleys will be in here tomorrow talking about their farm and the strawberries. And Sean Scantlin from
All
Wish
right.
You Were Here. We'll talk about